about. But because you got this illusion of what they've taught you and what you've seen in the society, you don't want to believe the truth. Therefore, thou must be destroyed when thy number is up. Your head will be on the other end of a sword, or you might get gutted. This is not no joke or playtime. This is not something just look at the history and look at what's going to happen. Every brother and sister that hear this, your duty and obligation is to keep on teaching it. Keep on teaching it. And if you don't know how to get into a whole bunch of other things and topics, the Most High is against Babylon. The blacks, Hispanics, and Indians are the children of Israel. All right? The Savior is Yasharahla, which is the so-called black man that looked like this. And also we have to obey the laws of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. And then learn about the laws of wisdom. All right, in the Ecclesiasticus that Paul wrote a lot of, Song of Solomon, Wisdom of Solomon rather. Right, so it says what? It said he's a proud man. He transgressed by wine, meaning he sins by having everybody under his control and having everybody under his influence. By his wine, which is his false world that he's built up. I get it?
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
He's a proud man. He don't stay at home. He's over in England. He's over in Russia. He's in China. I mean, how you gonna be in Cuba and Cuba is your enemy and you got a military base there? That show you how they all working together. That show you how it's all controlled by the same people. How you gonna be an enemy of Cuba, but Cuba is letting you, and you are on Cuban soil with a military base called Guantanamo Bay. Or Bahia de Guantanamo. All right. The prison they closed down. Did they close down the whole base or just the prison? All right. So you gotta understand that this is all one show. He don't keep at home. The so-called white man has spread himself out among. Who is this talking about? If ain't talking about him. Chinese ain't everywhere. The Africans ain't everywhere. So-called Europeans are everywhere. Alaska, Arctic Circle, the moon. All right. Whether you believe it or don't believe it, hey, it don't make a difference. They still everywhere on the planet Earth. Under the water, got drones going into space, going under the water, high pressure so it don't get crushed. He's everywhere. He don't keep at home, you know what? He always in somebody else's business. You white people, you a nosy bunch of people, man. Nosy bunch of people. Nosy as the devil himself. Always want to know what's going on so you can throw some salt in the game or be a part of it. Nah, we ain't letting you in this. We are not letting you get into this right here because you are a destroyer and you are a devil and you are a liar. Now, when you come like, I saw a video by a brother, I think they were teaching in Queens years ago, and they had a guy on there named Rocky. It says his name was Rocky Stone. You saw that before? You saw that? No, don't look like it was in Times Square. He might have been. There might be one in Times. I didn't see that one in Times Square, but they were on the street, and they couldn't have been in Harlem because it was a couple of white people just walking up and down the streets. So it probably wasn't Harlem, not at them times. But the white guy was like, "Yeah, we see. I read the Bible. The Jews are black. He said Christ is black, and he said that the images, this is Caesar Borgia, and just co-signing what the brothers were outside teaching, right? So as he's co-signing, when the brother said, hey, come on up here and talk with us. This was like in the early 90s, late 80s. Put him up there to teach with him. And the white guy was like, what they're saying is true. I heard him talk 4 years ago. I researched it, and I saw that it's the truth, and it's true. Christ is a black man. And he put him up there to teach. All right? Now, if you find a white boy like that, you're going to be nice to him. I mean, straight up and down. I never seen a white boy being taught by somebody on TV or in person, and a white man or woman humble themselves to the teacher, and the teacher is totally just disrespect them. Now, they might have him licking. I saw on that same tape, they had him licking the boot. Hey, but it's in the scriptures. See, these brothers in America now, man, they've been made too soft. And they care too much about what the woman think about how they feel about their enemy. The Most High say that they're going to lick the dust of our boots, man. Lick the dust of our feet. All right? That's what the scriptures say. So how are we going to get mad at what the Most High say is going to happen? It's Yahweh that's calling everything to be, you know what I'm saying, like it is. He didn't want to say they're going to lick the dust of our feet. We didn't make that up ourselves. All right? Let's from there, let's go over into, let's keep reading right there. He don't keep it home and he always in somebody else's business. Read.
Who enlarges his desire as hell.
He enlarges his desire as hell. I mean, he don't care what the hell he got to do. He's going to keep doing it. Hell, say, cannot be satisfied, which is symbolic of the destruction and the judgment and the punishment. There's not going to be enough punishment, judgment, and destruction to go around for the wickedness that this man has done. So that's how he enlarged himself as hell. Every day the scriptures say hell enlarged himself to make room. Read.
And is as death.
He is as death. Papua New Guinea, when a white man showed his face in Papua New Guinea, the people over there were scared of him because they had never seen a white person. When they saw the white man, they said he looked like death. So he is as death. Wherever he goes, he brings death, diseases, murder on the planet Earth. Everywhere. Look at Africa. Look at Australia. He raped people, robbed people, take their land, murder them, steal from them. All right? So they say what? They say he's a proud man, don't keep it home, is as death. Read.
And cannot be satisfied.
He can't satisfy this man. He got America from our people, the East Coast, then moved on, kept moving to the West Coast. And then he said, oh, Dad, this must be my manifest destiny to take all this land from these people. He's a thief. He can't be satisfied, what the scripture's saying. And then he say, he can't be satisfied. He always wants more than what he has. Read, please.
But gathereth unto him all nations.
He gathered all nations to himself. Meaning what? He went over to this country, this country, this country, and gathered all these people to America. And it's a big old melting pot. In other words, Babylon, city of confusion, America. So he gathered all people to himself. Read.
And heapeth unto him all people.
He was like, man, just get over there. Just bringing everybody from everywhere. Open borders, except if you come from an Israelite country. You see that? So he said what? He said he heaped to him all people, meaning he wanted everybody to be among himself. Right? So he can control them, control their economy, have their people. And they have dual what? Same thing Alexander did. Now you got dual allegiance. You send the money back to China, and you got all these thousands and millions of Chinese over here. So China's going to think twice before they attack over here in America because they got agents, they got representatives, they got workers that's helping to support the Chinese economy by saying that Chinese earn money in the U.S., saying that U.S. money back to China. Okay? Like he read.
Shall not all these take up a parable against him?
All these nations are going to come against Esau, going to come against the so-called white man, going to come against America. All these nations that he thinks is at peace with him are going to come against him. Read.
And a taught proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
They're going to come and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his. Meaning America wasn't yours to increase. Asia wasn't yours to increase. Europe did not belong to you to increase. None of this belonged to you to increase. The Most High gave you the land of Edom, which is over by Jordan today. That's what he gave you. And you have stolen this land from everybody and increased it. It says the woe unto, meaning destruction is coming to you. America was not yours to increase. And you didn't respect the laws of this land when you came in. You broke all the laws of America, set up your own laws, and then going to tell us how to obey your laws and disobey the laws of our Bible. You got to be the devil, man. Only America tell you, we believe in the Bible, but two men can get married. Oh, and let's not even get into the wickedness. Do you realize how wicked and how socially debilitating this welfare system is in America against the Israelite family? You reward a woman, you reward men and women for fornication and lasciviousness, and then penalize the man and keep telling the women, you have another baby, we're going to go after this baby daddy too. We're going to give you more food stamps, give you more benefits, we're going to give you daycare benefits.